together. Because I know one thing, no matter what color we are the same on the inside. And that's what we all need to come back together and realize who's dividing us is human. It's human. Nobody's debating that though, but we can't be the Lulu and be like, oh well, let's all come together. When we have people like Putin and Trump that's controlling the influence. You know, the power of influence is very important. They got a whole study on that, on influencing people and how environments are created just to keep up a narrative.
That's true. That's why I said we got to be careful why he just told that.
Nobody's thinking about the human race. People everywhere are thinking about the human race. Please don't get that misconstrued. It's not just about you. It's about everybody. But you got to look at the bigger picture. It's the system. Until we demolish the system, we're going to still have this same vicious cycle of talking about, oh, woe is me, and let's get together. But you're not really getting together because you're trying to attack people like me and people like other Black people, the advocates that I actually see and follow and actually do something that's actually doing something within the system too. They're not just sitting around on social media. They're actually in politics. They're actually in the system of the education. They're actually out here working like I am, volunteering and stuff. So please don't talk about, oh, we could be a human race, because it is about a human race. But we got to get real and stop being Delulu and be like, oh, okay, we need to actually be more strategic. These people are playing chess.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long? I understand your passion, but do you understand how long this has been going on? This is not new. Like exactly everything you're saying, these people have been. This is old. This is old. This is yeah. This is old. So they're acting as if it's something brand new. It's not brand new. But you do realize Christianity is not the oldest religion, though. So even when that Bible came into place, it don't matter. It don't matter where the oldest one came from. The point of it is yes.
What it is, and Christianity is not even real, because if you want to go get real about that, the Vatican is actually keeping a lot of books right now in a vault.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, that's more than books. It's more than books, honey. It's more than books. It's more than books. It's more than books, though. They have our antiquities there. Like our antiquities are there too. It's more than books. They have a lot of shit that they should not have. So it's not just that. It's a lot more shit than that.
Look at the England, the king and the queen. They got all them jewels, blood diamonds, blood money, flossing, and yet nobody says anything about that. That's why I say it's bigger than just being like, oh, well, we need to come together. No, we need to look at what these systems are. Look at the connection.
Well, the reason why she said that, first of all, you can't put the hold up. The reason why she's saying that is because, one, you can't put the cart before the horse. So it's a line of the way things go. It has to be this, and this. So that's why I said you have to also remember that when you bring stuff, other stuff is going to be brought. So it's a line, the way, what you say, Ricky, the other day, a chronological sequence of the way things go. So they've been already doing that.
Everything I'm saying right now. This is why I said that you got to look at the bigger picture.
But what I'm getting at, what I'm telling you is, it still has to be a way that everything has to go into alignment. You can't put the cart before the horse. You got to first get the people together. Because otherwise, you talking a bunch of shit that's never going to happen. So you got to first get the people together. She's not wrong.
This is the problem. We got people who are not being out there and doing the work. That's what it is. We all on social media.
Social media is out there. Social media goes all over the place. It's the same thing. What are you talking about? So you got to make sense in the process. I understand your passion, but you still got to make sense in the process, because social media is out there. Social media goes to so many different companies, countries. So what are you talking about? Even a platform on social media is still out there helping. What are you talking about? Yes, you got to use social media as a tool. So if we're going to talk, we got to talk like we got some sense, because social media also is a tool for people to get out there. Everybody just ain't sitting on their ass twirling their thumbs on social media, not saying nothing. But that's what you just said. You said people out there like they got to get outside. Social media is outside. Social media is outside, though. Social media touches more people. Social media touches more people than you being outside on the street. So I get what you're saying, but you can't discount the message. So I get what you're saying.
But you're not understanding. The message is not resonating because even it's not resonating with you or whoever else who believe like that.
Exactly, but you can't diminish social media.
That is using social media as a tool, but then there's a lot of people who are not using social media.
Yes, that's a fact. That's a fact. But you said just sitting on social media as if social media is not a platform to get that information out there.
People are sitting on social media and not doing the work that they should be doing. They're creating even more division. Why are people worried about dating for one thing? Why are people worried about dating?
You right. It's
why are people worried about all this other stuff?
No, that's right.
Why are we not talking about kids are not being educated? Why are we not talking
we just was talking about that. That's how we got here. That's exactly where.
Because those things create controversy.
No.
Exactly. Thank you, Craig.
That's not Craig. That's Ricky.
We're on the verge of exposing some truth.
Thank you.
But even the
don't want the rest of the world to know. We start knocking on the door. We're knocking on the doors of truth and enlightenment, right? When we start asking those questions, and that's when they want to shut us down because they're about to be exposed. That's when it influencers, because those are what influencers do. Influencers give on social media to engage you to a point. We want you to think a certain way about a certain.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But Dina, I don't mean to cut you off. But the way we got here this morning, even into this conversation, was because I was talking about the growth that has to be done and what the word, the Bible was, and everywhere else. So you're very passionate about it, but we was just having that conversation, and it might have been a small one because it was, but that's how we got here. So influencers are having that conversation because I am an influencer and I started this conversation this morning. So it wasn't supposed to go long into the tarot shit because, we were supposed to be doing that. But as of now we here, and I named the thing Pisces. This is a hard conversation because it is a hard conversation. People do got to have it. And we also have to be respectful in the process of when we have it. So like I said, I wasn't coming for you, but you have to know that when you open your mouth to say this, they're going to bust you down to the smallest thing. So I want you to be aware. You're very smart. Yes, they are. But that's not what I'm saying. That's not my point. My point was you're a very smart woman. I say that all the time. I love having you on the team because you bring that shit. You can articulate yourself very well. But what I'm telling you is this. You're saying they're not. Yes, the fuck they are. You're going to get broke down to the smallest minute because guess what? You're now talking about Project 25 and all this other stuff, right? But even in life, we have been going through this for hundreds of thousands of years to the point where a lot of us have already been indoctrinated, initiated into this system. And regardless of whether or not any of y'all want to think about it, because Ricky, you just said you got a white child too. A mixed breed baby, because the baby black once it gets mixed with black. Your baby black. And then hold on. Hold on. The issue is all I want to do is just be mindful that when we go looking over our history, part of the reason why you act the way you act now, or the reason why your family structure looks like the family structure is now, is because of what was already done. So that's also part of a hard conversation, and that's going to have to happen too. Everybody's mixed up, but I gotta go. It was great conversation, but we supposed to be on tarot time, so we can have it again. And maybe we should actually have this conversation on the platform to where it is. So I'm open for it. If you want to do it, I feel like we should do it. Because why not? Although I can tell you right now, it's gonna get 10 views because they're gonna basically block it. Okay, so just so we're clear.
Racism is even, if you think one race is over another race, that's racist right now. Even if a black person think that, oh, we should have only black folk, that's racist. That's keeping on white supremacist ideas in a sense right now too, which is ironic. Think about that.
All right, well, Dina, love you, gotta go. Catherine, love you, gotta go. Khadijah, love you, gotta go. Ricky, love you, gotta go. Conversation next time. The tarot people said they don't give a damn about none of this. they texted, they said they don't give a fuck. Y'all, forgive us, don't forgive us. Sorry, not sorry. It was a conversation that went in past that we were on Twitch earlier having a conversation, and so it has now run into tarot time, and I understand that we is 15 minutes late, so forgive me. Tamisha, thank you for keeping me on track. I love you and I appreciate you. All right, so y'all, let's get into this. I know, I see, Tamisha, you right. But it was a conversation that needs to be had. So good morning. All right, y'all, hit them hearts for me, so that way the algorithm can go ahead and populate, please. Twitch has a better view of my face right now that is swollen, so Twitch don't be trying to judge me. I came to talk to y'all early. So here we are. We is back on tarot time. This is a hard conversation. We started off with a hard conversation at the beginning, but we is into tarot at this moment. All right, so let's go ahead and get her done. Aaron, I love you. Thank you for inserting, because that's right. I'm ready and don't think I'm better than anybody else, especially when it comes to the race. Okay. All right. So we got dice here, and it's taking a chance, playing your hand. It's also gambling, taking a risk. The Magician here, and it's also about possibilities. So this is the card. Somebody. Good morning, BC. How you doing? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Good News Network. Good morning, Snanky. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Tamisha. Good morning, Dream Sequoia. Good morning, Vic. Can y'all hit them hearts for me so that way they know we back on track? All right, the number's 39. Taking a chance. So somebody's taking a risk. This is a hard conversation. It gotta get done. It gotta get said. We got bridge here, bridging the gap. So bringing people together, or it could be a situation where you might be either get ready to burn this motherfucker up, or you might be get ready to cross it. Take it how it resonates for you. But bridge is there, and it talks about connections, all right? The connections that we make. So we got 39 and we got 41, all right? All right, we also have the book here. For some reason, it's given like the book of knowledge, all right? So hidden knowledge, education, and learning from the past. It's also schools, but also learning. It's given what's real and what's not. All right, let me move y'all down so that way y'all can see what's happening, okay? All right, so we're gonna put y'all right there. All right, so dice, bridge, book. Somebody taking a gamble. This is something about education, knowledge, and also bringing people together. So it could be hidden knowledge. It's also giving me mystery schools. All right. All right. Thank y'all. All right. Taking a risk. Be taking a risk here to bring people together. Thank you, Cake Cakes. Good morning, everyone. Spirit Lightworker 1111, aka me, is on live on Twitch as Golden Girl 302 on all platforms. Tap them to populate the channel and the algorithm. Thank you, Cake Cakes. Love you. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Catherine. All right, let's get this message here. All right, so things are changing. So we got a Knight of Swords here. This dice taking a risk, taking a gamble, and also bridging the gap. We got things coming together. Knight of Swords. You're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Fearless, ambitious, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, and brave. We got open to communication and groups and growth. So bridges, bringing people together. I feel like that's a level up because we went from 39 to 41. Okay. All right, these cards coming out right away. All right, we got reaching out to others with help and compassion, bridge, connection. So reach out to others for help when you need it, okay? We got nostalgia, memories, healing, comfort, steady gain, pleasure after hardships, responsibility, harmony, and alignment, healing and empathy. Bridging the gap, bringing connections, partnerships, people together. This could be work, this could be in your social life, this could be in your family, but it's basically saying taking a risk. You could be taking a risk in order trying to do this. Why is we still get ready to have the same conversation? It looks like it's basically get ready to be here again. All right, let's see. No need, because I started that actually, Tamisha. It was going on early, so I started that on Twitch. It's all to the good. It's for the greater good. All right. I feel like when they're talking about hidden knowledge, things that we should have access to, that we don't. Okay. So again, this is a hard conversation, and I swear it's almost like we can look at the surface level of these things, but it's wanting us to look a little bit beyond or past it, because hidden knowledge could be things that we should have access to, but we don't. It's also talking about like okay, so here we are. I guess we having this conversation. So I guess one conversation, and like I said, we automatically start off with the message right away, and somehow I kind of led that into this anyway. And so I guess here we are, because education. We was talking about how the education system really fucking sucks, okay? And this may be, also leading into what is happening even in the universe right now and part of everybody's life. This is the reason why certain things are happening to each of us, because we weren't properly educated on what could potentially happen even spiritually. Because remember, although we having this conversation, this is a spiritual conversation. We're under spiritual warfare. So even when we're talking about spiritual connections, taking a risk to try to figure out who we are as people, or what we're doing, even in, because I think we're talking about magic schools here. That was a real thing. If y'all go back to ancient Egypt, it even talks about how Jesus studied with some of these people. And it's almost like we have to educate ourselves, but what are we really looking at? What are we really tapping into? And like I just explained to them on a part of the other conversation, it's been a long time coming. Why is our information not released? Because we were just having a hard conversation about the Vatican holding up, a lot of information. A lot of the stuff that pertains to y'all, even as mystery, magical things, they have it in a vault that only they're privy to. It's like how even your Akashic records, a lot of people are talking about they're trying to tap into, their information, their DNA codes, or, some of the stuff that was written down and throughout history. And a lot of people probably that I'm talking to, although because my tarot channel is broad, so we have a lot of people in different countries, in different places. But I feel like in the word that I heard with that, it was strategic. That's what I heard. So they're saying that a lot of people that are placed around, a lot of things that are strategically hidden from us. Okay, so hidden knowledge, I feel like is doing a thing when it's like, one, it's being hidden in two different ways. Because spiritually or sacred knowledge, things that we're supposed to be passed down from generation to generation to generation, and then there was a blockage, like somehow it got stopped. But now there's connections that are being made or bridges that are being built in order for it to like kind of bridge the gap, you know, from this place to this place. And I feel like it's a spiritual time, like from the past into the present, like the information that we were supposed to be given, then we weren't. Now it's like it's being released or opened or something, because the book is open. Okay, the book is actually open. And I don't know how that would actually kind of, because it's almost like somebody saying there's a conversation here happening on the sidelines. Like, would we be taking a risk or a chance if we give them, or if we open, like if we bridge the gap between this and that? So it seems like there is a conversation that's being had. And it seems like it's a conversation being had spiritually also, because it looks like the book is open. So now it's like you just got to go figure out where the information is coming from. So we got you're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. We got reaching out to others with love and compassion. That's in the middle of the bridge. The connections that need to be made or that should be made over here. Then they're saying focus, because Four of Cups. Don't let your focus close you off to new ideas. Don't let what you were focused on cut you off to something being brought in a different way, because that's exactly what this card looks like. Divine is trying to show you something on one angle. You're focused on a thing ahead. It's almost like the distraction, or it could be like the things that you thought you were supposed to focus on is not it, because I keep saying this is spiritual. So spiritually, divine saying there's more, there's something else. There's another way to get the information because of the fact that that's the offering. So you're being offered something different. All right. So let's see what else we got. Good morning, Tamisha. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So again, unions, connections, partnerships. It's the Two of Cups. So bringing people together. All right. So we are gathering here. Okay. That's what it looks like. 2 times 3 is 6. We're multiplying, bringing everybody together. All right. So open your heart to receive love from others. And okay. So open your heart to receive love from others. Balance, attraction, partnerships, harmony, mirth, equality, balance, and connections. So balancing the scales, so taking a risk here. That is saying, it says playing your hand, but literally I swear I just saw playing with your head. So I don't know if, and this card is moving. So it's this focus right here. It's the book, but it's taking a risk, taking a gamble. Balancing your choices, duality, and a settling of energies. Bringing 2 things together. Y'all are cracking me up, I swear. Y'all. All right, so we got 2 cards coming out. We got 3 of Cups here, and we got 9 of Pentacles. So let's see what we got. Celebrate your success with those that you care about. And it also says enjoying the results of your hard work. So I got a feeling whatever this bridge is being got is actually going to be successful, because we got 3 of Cups here. We also got a 9 of Pentacles. Enjoy the results of your hard work. Selfishness. Oh, why they just showed me that this is the reason why people are going to be so mad. Because you can bridge the gap in a situation. Selflessness, compassion, integrity, and attainment. So again, it's preparation. Support, sharing, bringing the people together, bridging the gap. This is what gets us this. So the book, opening the book, that's a 10. That's a completion. 6, 7, 8. That's also 8 and 18, which is there. So let me see what this means. All right. So the number 18, 10. That's 9. Let me see if I can crack the code. Okay, so we can already see if we can crack the code here. So where's my thing at? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 26. All right, let's see what we got. Y'all forgive me 1 minute. My brain doing something. 16 plus 26 equals, that would be 6, but that's not what it is. It's 42. All right, let's see what the number is. All right. Y'all bear with me because I'm trying to figure this out. We got all right, so where we at? Okay. So a 6 life path, that's a foundational number. Therefore, according to numerology, the 42 takes the meaning on the vibration of number 6. Its basic meaning is derived from that number of 6. What is the meaning of 6 in numerology? The energy of 6 is nurturing, as it resembles the belly of a pregnant woman, which represents family. It also represents the balance between family and work, or family and friends. So bridging the gap, bringing people together, that's the connection. And then we go into, where is it at? All right. So 42. 42 is a combination of the energies and vibrations of the numbers 4 and 2. The number 4 is associated with practicality, focus, stability, and building a solid foundation. So we bridging the gaps, building solid foundations. That's family, it's legacy, it's inheritance. While the number 2 represents partnerships, balance, harmony, and adaptability, when these energies are combined, the results is a powerful and positive force that brings stability and harmony into your life. So it's a sign that you're on the right path in life. The universe is letting you know that you are capable of achieving your goals and aspirations. Keep up the good work and remember to stay focused and grounded in your actions. It's a sign that the universe is aligning the right people, opportunities, and resources for you to attain your aspirations and dreams. Keep a positive mindset and work towards your goals, and you'll soon see your desires come to life. So I wonder why they did it that way. So you're being asked to trust in a journey, okay, and have faith in the universe. Remember that you are never alone, and your spirit guides and angels are always asking you to trust in your intuition and go with the flow. So just let it be. Que sera, sera. What shall be, shall be. Go with the flow and have faith that everything will work out for your highest good. So it's not being done. Okay, so we was having a conversation about something, but again, it was being done for your highest purpose, because the next phase of what's building is what's important. And just because we don't see the divine plan or the final thing, everything had to go that way. So regardless of what history looks like, it had to be that. Because again, we have to bridge the gap. One thing had to happen, so the other thing would have to happen. It's a positive time for your love life. The universe is letting you know that the perfect time to call your ideal partner or to make positive changes in your current relationship. Keep in mind to be honest with your emotions and trust that the universe will bring the right people at the right time. Okay. It also says the right person because we got people, connections, partnerships. So right here, the message that you're capable of achieving great things, your hard work, dedication, and focus are paying off, and the universe is aligning the right resources for you to create abundance in your life. Keep your mindset positive, trust in the universe, and keep pushing towards your career. So, y'all, what happened is the number came from a multitude of numbers. So they're making it so that now, like, you know how normally the numbers align on the desk and you can see it when I show it to you, or you can see them. Somehow they did a different thing because it's like showing me this number, and then add this number. So I don't know if that's basically because it's now being coded in a different way. Because I feel like it's if you know, then you know. So the universe is aligning the right events, opportunities, and people to bring you closer to your twin flame. Trust the process. Keep practicing love and self-care, and so it's telling you about the people, but literally, although it's saying twin flame, I'm still saying people because I feel like it's doing something different. 42 represents the end of a cycle. So again, that was a 10, which was a completion. We starting something else. So that's accomplishments. It's like I checked it off my list because I hear making a list and checking it twice. So made the list, checked it twice. One thing that had to happen in order for the other thing to happen. And I hear also they saying people thought they were so smart, they did, but they really not. So they may have done something to put something in play, and it may have lasted for, a certain period of time. But I feel like the flip side of that is getting ready to be something different. And that's what it's saying. It's a sign that your prayers and manifestations have been heard and your new path is already set out for you. You hear what I'm saying? Like literally, it was done. It was divine. It was done by design. Prepare to let go of the past. Embrace the present and welcome the unknown with an open heart and an open mind. So if you're not aligned with your goals and your aspirations, seeing this number might feel like a wake-up call, letting you know that it's time to take action and to get back on track. So the universe is always on doing the thing that it needs to do, because I told y'all a whole lot, a number of times, the universe is going to do what it needs to do. The universe is going to adjust itself as many times as it needs to in order to put itself back on track. So you're never really off track, and everything is done the way it needs to be done. It's divine purpose. So we're bringing stability, harmony, and a sense of purpose to your life. It is a sign that your path towards achieving your dreams and your desires is here. So keep practicing self-care, trust in the universe, and stay focused on your goals, and you'll soon see your manifestations come to life. So I think they're changing it. Because what is given, celebrate the people, celebrate your success with those that are closer to you. Support, sharing, celebrations, collaborations, opportunities, gladness, bounty, joy, friendships, and society. So bridging the gap builds prosperity, abundance, wealth, is growth. That 12 turns into a 3. Let's see what that 3 was, because again, they're saying something's different. So something's different happening in the system now. Here we go. All right. So creativity, self-expression, growth, communication, and optimism is here. So let's see where we at with this. Because I know that's the Trinity, but it seems like it wants to go even deeper into something else. All right, so number 3 represents completeness, wholeness, resurrection, and harmony. The Holy Trinity is represented by 3 entities: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the scripture, words and phrases repeat 3 times are more often important and carry significant spiritual meaning. Did y'all hear what that says? Words and phrases repeated 3 times are often more important and carry significant spiritual meaning. The other day, day before yesterday, I think it was yesterday, it was talking about the significance of a thing. That means it's the importance of a thing. So at this moment, everything was important. So we may not have liked what was happening in the system, in the process, but it was necessary. So whether or not we liked it or not, it was necessary. It had to happen. All right, so let's see what we got. Trusting in divine timing, no matter what it is. Good morning, Mel. All right, so we got, I don't know how the hell this lady's name is pronounced. Vajrayogini. VAJRAYGOGINI. OGINI. Okay, there's that. It's the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Do y'all hear this shit? Everything was necessary. From the time that I got on Twitch this morning, from the conversation that I had to now I'm going into this tarot reading, everything was planned exactly that way. Nothing is a coincidence. And I didn't plan it, just so we're clear. We just started with the conversation, and now here the fuck we go. Here we go. All right. So it says, Dakini, the enlightened female. My gut instincts is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Y'all, I can't make this shit up for y'all. Like, honestly, whatever's happening, the transition of even whatever's happening with me right now, it's basically doing what it's doing. It's like the system is on autopilot. The system's on fucking autopilot. So even if we don't like it, guess the hell what? It's bringing you the revelation that you needed. And revelation, let's see. Revelation is another thing. Here we go. Like, literally, it's the right path. REVELATION. So we're bringing a revelation. So revelation. All right. A surprise and previously unknown fact, especially one that is made known in a dramatic way. Y'all see this shit? A divine or supernatural disclosure to humans of something related to the human existence or the world, an attempt to reconcile Darwin's theories with biblical revelation. Do y'all hear this shit? Like, I couldn't have done that. There's no fucking way. All right, let's see. So, here we go. All right, so we got... On its broad meaning, revelation is divine guidance or inspiration. It is the communication of truth and knowledge from God to his children on earth. All right. Pragmatically, it refers to alleged instances of divine speaking or special divine acts in history. Although it's a more general sense, revelation, let's see what this says. All right, that ain't working. All right, y'all, Twitch just went down, just so y'all are clear. I'm probably going to put it back up. Okay. A prayer that has captured my heart and is... Okay, so that ain't it. Let's see where we got to go. All right, y'all, I got to grab something real quick because my nose is not working, so I probably hate... Good morning, Isaac. Everything being the way that it is, we got to figure it out. All right, so let's get this thing together. So much stuff happened all at one time. So one thing that you didn't think was happening, there was also messages coming in through the messages. All right, so regardless of whether or not we thought it was necessary, it actually really was necessary for the whole entire thing to go the way that it went. The process has to be the process. No matter how we feel about it or no matter, what it's doing, the process has to be the process. Nothing is a damn coincidence and everything is the way that it's meant to be. So if you know that you're in alignment, then you got to know that you're in alignment, and that's just what it is. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I need to look up revelation because it's something about things being revealed and also things being understood, okay? So things being revealed and understood. Twitch is back up just so y'all are clear. All right, let's see what we got. And then I'm going to look this up. All right, so we got fate and we got homeless here, okay? So homeless is a place to go. Like you don't have a place. You're displaced, okay? So Then we have compromise. So fate, the fate of a thing. And then we were talking about the people. So the knowledge, bridging the gap, and that may be feeling like somebody don't know what to do or they don't know where to go. And so this is where the issue is. The essence of all Buddhas, I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Everything is material for my liberation. All right, so what we got? This is not what I wanted. I wanted something. Where is it at? Okay, here we are, because we done went to a different location, and we went from the Bible, from Christianity to Hindu. Okay, so just so we're clear, stay signed out. And then it talks about an enlightenment and astonished disclosure. So communication of knowledge to man by a divine supernatural agency. All right, here we go. Let's see. Hey, Ricardo, good morning. Y'all, I don't know why the last book of the New Testament contains visionary descriptions of heaven, of conflicts between good and evil, and the end of the world attributed to Saint John the Apostles. And it says, an enlightened or astonished disclosure, communication of knowledge, the speech acts of making something evident. All right, so they're trying to make something evident to us, something very clear. So let's see what we got. But I think bridging the gap, because it's the information, taking a gamble, taking a risk in order to uncover things that were hidden. To uncover, Ricardo. How are you this morning? All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so it says all of life answers are within you. So if you're questioning, right, why this is happening, or why you're in a certain place, or why, just why, because that's what it's giving me. So same exact thing. All of life answers will come from within. Wisdom, thought, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, and enlightenment. 969 is the number. Let's see what we see. 969. All right. Which is also 6969. All right, so that's also 6. 969. Spiritual meaning. Y'all, I don't know why this is this way, but guess what? We just gonna go with the flow here, because I don't even know what's happening right now. We got revolves around the 969 revolves around the energies of the number 6, 9, and 9 again. Number 6 represents nurturing, love, balance, and harmony. Meanwhile, number 9 is associated with spiritual enlightenment, inner wisdom, karma, and closure. It is repeated twice in the angel number, amplifying its influence when you combine these energies. You get a powerful message that your life is about to transform for the better. The number 969 signifies the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. This could mean letting go of things that no longer serve you to bring you into new opportunities that is more enlightened with your soul's purpose. Okay, so we can take any one of y'all. All right, so we got Dreams Akoya, we got Catherine, we got Isaac, we got Tamisha, we got Cakes, we got, let me see, everybody that's talking, because these are the last people that's there. All right, so taking the things that you know, right? And saying, whatever it was, wherever you came from, because we all don't come from the same walks of life. Somebody may come from this part, this section. Thank you, Erica, for becoming a member. Okay, so Erica and everybody comes from different walks of life, right? Now, the experience that you had previously, okay, because you have now ascended, you're leveling up, you're growing, because like I said, it's definitely ascension time happening around here, because there's a bunch of weird shit happening. So, and that's to everybody. So where you come from and where you're going is two different places. So you may have come from whatever background you come from, but your level up, you're crossing a bridge into uncharted territory. Okay, so you are the bridge between that world and this one. And you talking about 3D now here, but it's also spiritually, because there's a spiritual ascension taking place for you. So I don't know if I gave y'all the name to the lady, VAJRAYOGINI. So some of y'all might want to go look up the lady as the part of the divine feminine deck, okay? So this is just making it make sense because this is the way I got to do it because, so now you were here, but you have leveled up and now you're going here. For some people, it almost may seem like a setback, but you don't realize it's a setup, like in order to elevate you, because say like you know that the thing where it's like No Child Left Behind or something, and it's like the kids are passing, but they're not actually really getting the knowledge or something. And so it's almost like okay, I could use it in a better way. So my youngest son, he because he's born during the time of No Child Left Behind. So he moved from school districts from Delaware to Texas, right? And this is when he was younger. Delaware was passing him along, but when he got to Texas, it was almost like he was having a little bit of a hard time because the teachers were different and they expected him to know different stuff. But the curriculum from Delaware to Texas is a little bit different, right? So he was struggling. Me as a mom, I'm saying I need to do what I need to do in order to get my child the best that's needed for him, because I wanted him to be smart, right? So I hired a tutor. So when I hired the tutor, so the tutor would be the equivalent of y'all, getting the information or going to, a spiritualist, or you finding the books, because this is where the tutor came in, right? So I hired a tutor to help him. The tutor ended up finding out that he didn't know his ABCs properly. So although Delaware was passing him along, because again, No Child Left Behind, Delaware didn't really too much care that, they should have cared, but they didn't. And I never caught it because they were saying that he was passing his assignments or whatever. So as long as he was passing, it wasn't going to throw no alarms to me. But when I take him and move him to a different location and a different place, they are now saying, okay, he's not keeping up with the kids here, so something's off. He may have a learning disorder. And I'm saying, no, the fuck he don't. Okay, because that's my child and I'm a smart mom. So guess what? Nah. So I hired him a tutor. The tutor comes in, and this was a black lady, an older black lady. Not that it cares, but just it matters. Okay, not didn't know what I'm curious, but it does matter because of the fact that this is like an old grandma, big mama from back in the day. Okay. She was a teacher for so many years. She had patience. So, and this is her job. She's tutoring. So she came in and she started him. And although he was in maybe the 3rd or 4th grade by this time, she took him back to kindergarten. And so what she ended up finding out was that he didn't know his ABCs properly. And if he don't know his ABCs properly, then he wasn't going to be able to learn or read at this level, because how the fuck is he going to do that when he's missing a vital key part of his education? So when she took him all the way back to learn the vital part of his education, all of a sudden he skyrocketed. Because now he was more confident. Like everything in him was better than it was before. His confidence was better. His self-esteem was better because now he knew for a fact that he knew what he was talking about. Fast forward to, him getting in high school and get ready graduated. This young man had people sending information, wanting him to go to their schools and this, that, and the third. He was getting scholarships like early because they was trying to get him to go to their schools and shit. So it's given that type of vibe. And, that might have been, a weird way for me to have to explain it, but that's what it is. It's like, although it looks like you're bridging the gap, but still the gap is you're being sent, because this is a new level. It's a new level, but they're busting you down to give you knowledge, information, wisdom of the highest levels. If that makes any sense. Okay, so that's what it's given. VAJRAYOGI. So some of us may be wondering, okay, why we got to do this? You know what I'm saying? Why is this the process? Why did we have to do that? Well, because it was necessary. Because again, a lot of us didn't get the culture, the experience of having Big Mama teach us the hidden knowledge. Big Mama, like the way the things went, it was almost like it it was taken, or if it wasn't just being given in the proper way. Okay, so now we are spiritual people, but we don't understand how, sometimes we don't understand the correlation as to the sacrifices or the sacrificial lamb or just spiritual shit. Like I don't know how to explain that part, because again, it's part of the magic school, the hermetics and things of that nature. So it's like taking us, rewiring us. And so it's basically like what I was saying a minute ago on the other conversation. Like once we understand what the problem is, we don't need to keep dwelling on the damn problem. So now we got to figure out how to solve the problem. Okay? Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. And that's funny because I said Hindu and I didn't correlate that that's where she came from. But mind you, the number took me to Hindu. You see what I'm saying? Now, ain't that some shit? Because, okay, so Tamisha says, in the Buddhist world, Vajrayogini, and I know I'm probably badgering this lady name, is a Hindu goddess of knowledge and wisdom, also known as Ugratara. Mind y'all heard me read y'all already something from Hindu. Like I keep telling y'all, I can't make this shit up, because the way they actually even gave me that number didn't even come from the way they normally give me the number. They made me actually do a little bit of work now, because they showed me the cards and then they said, figure out the code. And it took me to fucking Hindu. You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I can't make like this stuff just be doing what it's doing. Y'all see what's on the table. And now it's basically like you got to take a closer look into something. You have to take a closer look. All right, let's see. All right, so we got 3 cards coming out here. We got women, and mind you, this came from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Okay, excuse me, and I haven't pulled this out in a while, but y'all see what I'm saying? Today is here. We got solid, focus, and restraint. So somebody's being a woman about it. Let me see. What is that asking for? Let's see. Solid, focus, restraint. The card is woman. It's an ace. It's a ace of heart, because it's giving me shot in the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name, bad name. Either way, solid, focused, restrained. All right. Solid, focused, and restrained. So they're saying be a woman, like, and for a man, be a man. All right. So that's the energy. But it's the Ace of Cups. That's new love, new connections, new partnerships, new emotions, new feelings. All right. So let's see. Then we have man's best friend. So that's a dog there, but it's also talking about friendships, strong loyalty. Man's best friend. And then we have a child here, and it said restrained by inexperience. Young, somebody that's young. That's also the Fool card that's there. So we got an ace, a 10, and that's the completion. So ace, new beginning. A 10 is also a new beginning. And then we got the Fool, which is also new beginnings. Like all 3 cards start with new beginning. So the way we're learning now, or the way things are about to be done, is a new beginning. All these things had to happen in order for it to be here, but it's given solitude. You got to seek within in order to get. It's meditation vibes there, because all life answers are within you. Wisdom, solitude, inner. Y'all, I feel like they're telling you, because it's giving me the thing where knock 3 times and it shall be answered. What's the scripture, y'all? Can somebody tell me that? Because it's basically given 3 times. Like when he said ask 3 times, and I've been saying stuff comes in 3s, like the blessings come in 3s. So the knowledge, the understand knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. 1, 2, 3. It comes in steps. So it's knocking you. Let me see if I can find this scripture. Knock and ye shall find, because it's basically using that as it's like that's the key to opening a door. So they're giving you a key to open a door. What's the scripture about knock 3 times? All right, so Cake Cakes is giving the messages I see. It says, knock on a door and the door will be opened unto you. Okay. All right, so y'all, this is it. This is where we at right now. All right, so it's Matthew 7, 7 through 8. And this is the NIV version. It says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And the one who knocks on the door will be open. So that's the reading. And that's what I leave you with, because they're saying that's the key. So knock and the door should be open. So it's ask, and it's basically saying you got to do it 3 times. So magically, I just gave y'all something that they're saying is definitely going to work for you. So, and it's saying, like, if you heard me, you heard me 3 times for everything. So Pisces, that's the reading. Hopefully it helps. Thank you guys for coming towards my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go with God.